So I love NodeBots. And what NodeBots are, if you don't know this already, is JavaScript robotics. So this started off a few years ago with the creation of Node serial ports, so we can use JavaScript to talk to serial devices on a computer. We then connected those to Arduinos, little microcontrollers, in an open platform. And then we built, Rick Waldron built a platform on top of that, a bunch of APIs called Johnny 5. And Johnny 5 gives us some really simple constructs to do robotics. The cool thing is that is now like just this awesome community. There's a lot of really cool people involved with Johnny 5 and really super friendly. Once a year now there's a NodeBots Day, and that's where we spend a day building JavaScript robotics and maybe doing little battle bots or something at the end of the day. But the thing that I really like about that is that it's written in JavaScript. Now, the fact that it's written on JavaScript means it can also run on the web. And if we want, well, when I was running one of these things in Phoenix, a few people came in that had Chromebooks. It wasn't so easy to get Node.js running on these things to do NodeBots. Some people actually had some Windows machines that also weren't super easy to get serial port running on. Knowing that the stuff is written in JavaScript, I wanted to make sure that that could run anywhere. So we started doing some experiments to get Johnny 5 running in browsers. And because of progressive web apps, because of new APIs, Bluetooth, USB, things like that, it's becoming more and more of a reality to be able to do robotics browser-based. We could do this also with offline support. We don't have good connections. We can do this stuff anywhere now using browsers, doing NodeBots, or browser bots, or whatever we want to call them. So we could give more and more people opportunity to do robotics that maybe we wouldn't have before. And it isn't just about robotics. It's about exposing people to technology, exposing people to programming. And I totally get that not everybody wants to be an engineer, but we should allow people to sort of decide that for themselves. One thing that we did at NodeBots Day this year in Phoenix was, we really made it an effort to reach out to underrepresented groups, and it did make a difference. And so if anybody's running any type of event like that, like just make the effort. You would be surprised if you haven't ever done this, if you've never been part of if you've never been a community organizer, or if you have been, but you never really made the effort to reach out to people that may not otherwise attend. Do that, and the payoffs are huge. There was a whole ton of people at this last NodeBots that told me, I wish I had known it was going to be like this, that it wasn't going to be intimidating, that anybody could come and do this thing and build a little robot and get things to work. And I didn't even know anything about programming, but I've got this stuff moving around. And it's like I'm saying, even if people don't know that they like programming, or maybe they don't, they should all be given that chance. And we can do all of this tooling using browsers now, using progressive web apps, using new hardware APIs. It doesn't have to just be Johnny 5. It could be using a browser to talk to hardware, or maybe not, maybe just doing games in the browser or something like that. But any chance we can do as engineers to lower the barrier to entry, to make it easy for people to get started, to get things moving around, to get things painting on the screen when they would have never done that before, like just take the opportunity, take the chance, and see what you could do there. So.